Ibanez are a huge name in the metal guitar world, but do you know what they have to offer in the acoustic world? Hi, I'm Chris. I'm an Ibanez artist and I'm here taking over the Gear for Music studio to show you the beautiful range of acoustics from Ibanez. So taking a look at the Talman range from Ibanez, the Talman shape has kind of earned its space as an iconic body shape really. And it's really, really comfortable to play. It's a real sort of player's experience and brings you close to the guitar, closer to the music. And I think with the thinner bodies, it's kind of bridging the gap between electric and acoustic slightly. But this particular one, which is all mahogany, is a really natural and organic sound despite its sort of more modern and contemporary looks. So the result is kind of an acoustic guitar experience that is really intimate and really organic and authentic, but it's something different. It's offering something that's not standard acoustic guitar playing. So this Talman is working with a undersaddle piezo pickup, but some Talmans also have the blend of a magnetic pickup as well, which gives a really unique experience. So let's take a look at those. So because we're working with the piezo pickup and the magnetic pickup, we have more of a sort of electro-acoustic experience. So putting your guitar through an overdrive pedal, for example, or even just putting in a really big reverb or something like that is a really feasible option, but also can give you some really exciting and new creative ideas with your guitar playing. Overdrive is a personal favorite. Really, there's no limit to what you can do with your acoustic guitar in just the same way as there isn't with an electric guitar. And Talmans really give you that ability with an acoustic. They're working with a smaller body shape, so they're not struggling with feedback all the time. And of course, because you're using that magnetic pickup there, it means that your options are much wider than with what you might see as a normal acoustic guitar. So the Talmans are a really interesting and unique take on a steel string acoustic. They're really pushing the boundaries of what's possible. So now we're going to take a look at what's going on in the nylon string guitar world and what Ibanez are doing to take that to new and exciting places. So this is the FRH series, which is really about taking the ideas of a classical or nylon string guitar and making it, I don't know, more exciting and giving you more options to use, maybe more progressive techniques. I've got a drop B here, and I'm plugged in to give me some really spacious and wonderful reverb, which is something that you can definitely do with these guitars because it's essentially a sort of a semi-acoustic instrument. So playing unplugged at home, we've got an air port here, which makes it a really responsive and enjoyable acoustic experience for playing it unplugged but plugged in, because it's not a huge bodied instrument. We're not struggling with feedback or anything, so we can really have fun with treating the sound and a whole sort of exciting sound world. So with these guitars, they are super easy and comfortable to play. I have wide necks like you would find on a classical or nylon guitar, but it's closer to an electric. It's much more comfortable to play. So tapping or playing any manner of more sort of adventurous contemporary techniques is really easy to do. And it kind of encourages you to do that. So I think it really brings out the best of you as a guitar player. So the FRH is a really exciting series because of its playability and because of this ability to be plugged in and to be acoustic and still be a really exciting experience in both those settings. So down at the more traditional end, this is the GA5. This is the 3/4 size version actually, but as standard even in the full size, it's a slightly sort of smaller body shape and slimline as well. So it's again a really comfortable and kind of contemporary playing experience. It's still a really resonant beast, but because of the way the guitar has been built and constructed, and particularly around the neck, it's something that lends itself to playing faster and maybe more contemporary techniques again. So fast runs on this guitar is really comfortable and easy to do. It's a really fun and comfortable guitar to play that I think really brings out the best of your playing. So let's move back to steel strings and take a look at the AE and AEG series. So this is the AE series from Ibanez, which is a little bit more traditional, but I still think it's very much focused on being comfortable and easy to play. It's really inviting as an instrument. And again, we're not dealing with super large bodies. Everything feels quite slimline, and it's a real sort of intimate musical experience, I suppose. Sort of playing contemporary techniques again feels really comfortable and easy. Also, this matches my t-shirt, which is absolutely fantastic in this really, really super cool finish. So this is the 7-string in the AEG series. Now, 7 strings are probably more familiar to metal players. It's definitely not a common thing to see in the acoustic world, which is really exciting to see this coming from Ibanez. And it's super affordable too. Now, of course, you can translate some of that stuff from 7-string electric playing onto this acoustic, but also playing more sort of contemporary finger style, or actually anything, because all of these guitars from Ibanez, I think, really invite you to do something original and unique. But what I enjoy doing with the 7-string is utilizing that lower string to give me a kind of a really super drop tuned groove that I would find harder to get with a 6-string. But of course, I'm also able to play open chords as I would usually. And with the cutaway, I can play higher up the guitar as well. So I really have that sort of pianistic contrast between the super low and the super high. Ultimately, it's a super exciting instrument, whatever genre it is you're playing, or whether you're creating something completely new and unique. So this is the Alt series from Ibanez, which again, thinking back to the Talmans, this is a really, really contemporary instrument. Obviously, we can see it very much has the neck of an electric guitar, which of course means that it's just incredibly easy to play. On first impressions, of course, you would maybe think that this is An acoustic guitar that's been made for electric guitar players, which in some senses that makes a lot of sense, but actually I think it's so much more than that, because it's not about acoustic guitars and electric guitars existing in two polar places anymore. This is an acoustic guitar that brings the wonderful things from electrics over. So the neck is super comfortable to play, the ability to bend notes, the ability to play up really high on the fretboard is something that is super easy to do on this instrument. Now the body is obviously based on a dreadnought, but again, it's shrunken down in size, so the playing experience is something that's far more intimate and actually just simply comfortable. It's a really exciting instrument, and of course, plugging this guitar in, just like the Talmans, it really invites you to think of a whole new sound world. So going through delays or reverbs or working with looping or overdrive. It's a really exciting instrument that invites you to do that stuff. So this guitar is from the Advanced Acoustic range, which is very much a favourite range of mine. It invites seriously contemporary and maybe unique ways of playing, but also it works beautifully for more traditional playing as well, in fingerstyle and strumming, of course. Is a super responsive and enjoyable instrument to play. So all the guitars on the front row and the one that I have here in my hands are from the V Series, which are more based on those traditional build designs, but they're seriously affordable, but they're still really solid, beautifully made Ibanez acoustic guitars. This one here is a personal favorite. It's the mini guitar, and it has a really sweet and unique voice. So within the V Series, there's several different body shapes. And this one is far more of a resonant beast. They've currently got it tuned into DADGAD. It really, really sings. And again, like so many of these guitars, it just invites you to play. So there you go. Ibanez are offering a really exciting range of acoustic guitars. Of course, there are those in the range that call on traditional ideas of acoustic guitar building, but fundamentally what I find most exciting is that they're doing something different with acoustic guitars. They're pushing the boundaries and possibilities of what we can do with an acoustic. They're inviting all types of guitar player to experiment with the acoustic guitar, whether that's with different body shapes, using more electric focused necks, or different pickup systems, or 7 strings. They're inviting all guitarists to access their instruments from school to stage, and from metal players to fingerstyle players, from the more traditional to the more contemporary. So thank you for watching. Please let us know what your favorite guitar is from these videos in the comments below. And of course, subscribe to Gear for Music for more. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.